And wait, wrong screen to show. Hey guys, welcome back to another stream of Work on a Dream with me, live. And today's thing that I want to share is it never gets easy, you know, doing this. Doing something that you're telling yourself to do. Starting is always difficult. It's so weird. Like, you'd think doing something over and over and over again could make it a bit easier over time, but every time it's a lot. It's always hard to start. It's so weird. Like, it's not a muscle starting, it's not a muscle that you train. It's always an active decision to start every day. It's always a decision to take. Not sure where the moral of this, with me sharing this, but I just thought this is what I want to share for today. But yeah, I really didn't want to start today, but I must. Alright, I am back. Hazy, welcome to the stream. Lee says, every time I go do something, else disappears, and I can't hate it. I mean, a wizard always comes in unexpected moments, right? Who am I? Who am I to you? I am the Undercred. He says, hi. How are you today, Z? I'm not sure if I asked that already. Let's go to our game design thing. What's it called? A deck of lenses. So we can use it to turn work into a video game. And who are you? Who am I to you? Apparently the bot isn't working anymore. Making work fun, yes. He says I got like 15 minutes, and that's okay. Let's make the most of this 15 minutes. Card list. Yeah. Is the bot broken or something? Let's wait 5 minutes. Okay, lens of emotion. What do I want to feel when I'm working? Inspired, excited. Guess I can feel anything. But usually inspired, but inspiration is not. It's not consistent, right? You can't stay inspired. There will always be days where no matter what inspiration is in front of you, you will not be affected by it. What emotions would I like to experience? Why do I want to experience inspiration? So I can come up with good ideas, so I can have a better game, right? Why do I want to come up with good ideas? Why do I want to come up with a good game? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that, to be honest. Why do I want to make a good game? Why? Because it's fun, I think. It's fun to make a good game rather than making a not good game. Yeah, the answer is it's fun. What emotions? So ultimately the emotion I want to feel is fun. Ah, that's interesting. It's not inspiration, it's not. Hey, the bot worked. Success. So the emotion I would like my players to experience is fun. Okay, what emotions are players, including me, having when they play now? Well, fun, sometimes excitement, sometimes nothing, sometimes exhausted. I don't know. I feel a lot of emotions when working. How can I bridge the gap between the emotions players are having and them feeling fun? By turning work into a video game like what we are doing now, I guess. Joseph says, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, Joseph. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Let's see. The lens of essential experience. To use this lens, stop thinking about your game and start thinking about the experience of the player, of me. What experience do I want the player to have? Adventure, to explore all it takes to make a good game. Learning how to make a good game, meeting interesting people, interesting experiences, going to interesting places to show your game to people, making interesting things in your game, animations. Wow. I feel teary just saying that, but I guess, yeah, that's the essential experience. The adventure. Joseph says, I'm bored. And you? Oh, I hope I can help with your boredom. And I am exhausted, to be honest. I don't feel like streaming today. But now I do. I think I didn't feel that before I started. I always feel like I don't want to start. But when I start, I stop feeling like I don't want to start. I guess. I don't know. What is essential to the experience? Making the game, that is essential. Making the game, that is essential. I guess I could see a world where I don't meet interesting people or go to interesting places because of the game. But making a good game is what is essential to the experience. So every decision should be around making a good game, I guess. How can my game capture that essence? How can work capture that essence? I guess by having everything revolve around making a good game. If there's something that takes away from making a good game, I should take it away. Like, for example, if I make a mistake, I should learn from it and fix it. If I have a fault or a plot hole in my story, I should fix it. Because a plot hole contributes to making the opposite of a good game. Or in the opposite direction of making a good game. So I should be careful of making mistakes and always be better at making a good game, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess what we learn from here is just fixing our own mistakes instead of just ignoring them, because that will take away from the essential experience. Okay, lens of venue. I think we have this card game design implemented really well for our work environment. The places that we play exert tremendous influence on the design of our games. To make sure you aren't designing in a vacuum, ask yourself these questions. What type of venue best suits the work I'm trying to create? I'm doing digital art, YouTube, using software like Adobe Animate and Unity, these are my types of venues. Uh, a different type of venue would be to go to public places, I guess, rather than doing it online or software. I don't know. Joseph says, I thought I was the first one to watch the stream. No, Z beat you there. Z beat you there. What type of venue best suits the game I'm trying to create? Yeah, I think we're already at the best venue. Just doing YouTube and working on Adobe Animate and the software to create a game. I don't think we should switch to something else, right? Does my venue have special properties that will influence my game, that will influence work? Properties that will influence work. Yeah, I mean, we have resources that are made to help with making a good game. We have the undo button, which is fantastic. You can undo your work. You can delete a bad post that you made a typo on in the title. You can fix mistakes a lot easier in this venue. What elements of my game are in harmony with my venue? What elements are not? So YouTube helps with building a community around the game. It helps with the financial side, hopefully in the future. It helps connect me with other people in the game dev industry, taking advice from people in chat. Many of the amazing ideas I had for working on the game came from chat, to be honest, including being a wizard. How about Unity? Does Unity work in harmony with my game, with work? Unity. It works with Adobe Animate. I can grab the animations really easily. It works with testing. I can test out ideas really fast. It doesn't stand in the way. I don't have full screen, unfortunately, so I can't really record the whole thing unless I build, which takes time. But I think there's not an engine that does it better than Unity. Joseph says, Control Z is a lifesaver and the best tool. Yeah, honestly. I mean, we should give Control Z a lot more credit than we do. It's so underrated. So many things are better just because of Control Z. Imagine a world without Control Z. Like, man, if you can imagine a world like that, then you see the significance of Control Z. Noor says, I love Alt F4. Yeah, it's great. Also, welcome to the stream, Noor. Also, you guys are emoting. So you can be on stream. Oh man, I can imagine that going really horribly wrong. We'll see. If it goes wrong, I'll disable it. So, a warning. So Unity works in Harmony. Adobe Animate works in Harmony so well because it exports exactly what I want, and yeah, it's fantastic. What's not in Harmony? Marketing works in Harmony. I think we have this lens covered. The lens of surprise. Surprise is so basic that we can easily forget about it. Use this lens to remind yourself to fill your game with interesting surprises. Ask yourself these questions. What will surprise players when they play my game? When I work, what will surprise me when I'm working? Learning, mostly. Becoming a better developer. Growing as a developer, transforming into someone that can make a good game. Which is the ultimate goal, right? Learning, such as using these lenses, is what will surprise me. Sometimes these will give me a good idea on how to turn work into a video game. Does the story in my game have surprises? Do the game rules? Does the artwork, the technology? Wait. Joseph says, Arfis, did you try Control Alt down arrow? I know what you're trying to make me do. It won't work, unfortunately. You're talking to a programmer. Yo. These are pleb moves you're trying to pull on me here. Does the story in my game have surprises? The story. Yeah, it does. Meeting interesting people, to be honest. It's really surprising. Absolutely. Growing, learning, yeah, absolutely. Do the game rules have surprises? The rules. What are the rules of work? Working on the game, I think there are very few rules other than just make a good game. That's the only rule. Make a good game, yeah. That's the only rule, I think. Everything else is flexible. That is the only constant. Z says, well, I gotta go. It's been fun. Take care, Z. Alt F4 out. Yeah, good luck with whatever you're doing. Yeah, that is not gonna work. Sorry about that, Joseph. Does the artwork. How do we define artwork in work here? Artwork, man, it's so weird. Maybe that's what's missing. Artwork. Having artwork. What does having artwork mean in our work environment? Does it mean that I have decoration everywhere? Does it mean that my work is decorated? Does it mean that what I create is good aesthetically? What does it mean to have artwork in work? Noor, can we please keep chatting English? Artwork, aesthetics, how things look. I don't know how to answer that question. But maybe the difficulty in answering that question is what we should. Dio says your artworks IMO. No, I'm not talking about the art in game. I'm talking about if we treat work as as a game. If we treat work as a game, what would be the art? Like, what would be the aesthetics? What would be the look of it? I guess having UI for marketing, one for each social media. We need that because I'm working on 14 social medias now. But thank you. I appreciate you think it's consistent. But yeah, I think the artwork for Unbread is pretty well defined. But the artwork for work, it's not well defined, I think. I mean, being a wizard, I think, is the first step to defining our artwork. I guess filling the whole work environment with wizard props, I think, could be interesting. Artwork. I mean, let's see, what does art mean in a game? It doesn't change how a game works, but it just changes how it looks like, right? And sound. Does artwork have surprises? Samurai Jake is his cousin. Oh. And yeah, it's definitely inspired by Samurai Jack. Absolutely 100%. It's not like even... It's not like a small inspiration. It is the inspiration for the artwork. Like, it is the inspiration. Like, I was watching Samurai Jack and I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if a game had this art style? Like, if there was a game that used this art style. And yeah, that's the origin story of Necrowave's art style, pretty much. What does aesthetics mean for work? I mean, aesthetics is what makes or breaks a game, right? At least on a first impression. Like, I've noticed that impressions, like on social media, like people get attention on how the game looks before knowing what the game is about. So maybe this will add something to work, because when I wake up and I look at my like space that I work in and I see stuff that is filled with magic, I think this will be more eye-catching, more I don't know more what, but it will add to the experience, I believe. Dio says Cuphead was totally sold in its aesthetics. Yeah, absolutely. Aesthetics are absolutely important. And I feel that if we treat work as a game, it lacks so much in aesthetics, right? There's bad lighting in this area. Doesn't everything looks pretty normal? Mouse, keyboard. I don't know. How can we improve aesthetics in the game? Is it just props? Having props everywhere? Having good lighting? I think that's the next step. Aesthetics. Taking care of aesthetics. And how do we create aesthetics that give us surprises, like in this lens? This has more colors that are non-blue. Wait, you don't like blue? I wanted to add blue. I'm blue, Lamborghini, I would die. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. How can we add aesthetics here? I mean, Pepsi Fruit says up. What's up, Pepsi Fruit? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm blue, I'm green, and I die. But the background is also blue. Wait, the background is blue? It is? No. Wait, what's blue? Oh, you mean in the game? No, I mean in real life. Because I'm talking about real life, I'm talking about work. I'm not talking about the game. I'm not talking about Necrowave in the stream, if that makes sense. Pepsi Fruit says, the school has started once again, and my sleep schedule is back to normal. Oh, that's good. Or bad, I don't know. I hope it's good. depending on how you view school, I guess. But yeah, good luck with school. So I will leave immediately. Alright, take care, Pepsi Fruit. Have a good night and good luck in school. Dio says, alright, you need a cat then. Yeah, is it like a stereotype that wizards need cats? Maybe. It's like I'm blue and pink and then green. I'm blue, I am pink, I am green. Yeah, I think lighting is the next step, to be honest. I should probably have a trip and improve lighting. What else? Having props. Noor says, I'll leave now. Alright, take care, Noor. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Aesthetics. What does it mean to have surprises in the artwork? What does it mean? Surprises. Something that is unexpected. How can we add artwork that gives surprises? I think the answer to this question will dramatically change the experience of work. Dramatically. Where's that? Turn on the colors for the keyboard to make it more aesthetic. I mean, currently it's pretty minimalistic. Aesthetics. Joseph says, surprise, the zombie is a toaster. It's a microwave. Yo. Yeah, it's a microwave, let's not forget that. Artwork having surprises, let's see. Let's actually rediscover this chapter in the art of game design. This is lens number 4, so it should be pretty early in the book. I'm blue. I was green, I would die if I was green. Oh, this is lens 13. Lens 9, somewhere earlier, I guess. Lens 3, so it's the next lens for sure. A game is something you play. A toy is something you play with. A toy is an object you play with. A good toy is an object that is fun to play with. Fun is pleasure with surprises. The art of game design. Speak, wizard. Yes, absolutely. Let me share the wisdom of one of the most famous wizards. He's called Jesse Shell. Absolute genius, to be honest. Even the beginning of this page says, the beginning of wisdom is a definition of terms. So we need to define artwork in work. Absolutely, else we're just delving mindlessly without goals, without reason. A rant of definitions. Funnily enough, wow, we were just worrying about defining artwork for work. It's so weird how in the same page Jesse Shell had the same concern. Interesting. I'm blue, I'm green, I would die. Jezza says he is the most baller wizard after Arthas. Of course, no, he is a much, much bigger baller than Arthas will ever be, honestly. Dun, da, 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 da. Yeah, this is all a rant on definitions, pretty much. So let's define artwork. Let's define artwork. It's what we see and improving what we see, right? Huh. Okay, let's actually see. Oh no. I'm blue. Da, 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 da. Tools for social media. I guess because social media is very, very exhausting and intimidating. All-in-one tool for marketers. Must have marketing tools. Interesting. So this here. In less than 10 years, social media biteable. Creating content for social media. Let's check YouTube. I don't know. I think YouTubers will have a better answer. Social media tools. Right. Five best tools for social media in management. Okay. Why do these look like they don't have the answer I'm looking for? Guess this would help with the aesthetics, but how does this add? Oh my god, the volume is too loud. Tools for Wizard to organize a social media account. Yeah, absolutely. You need to read the How to Social Media by Jake Paul. How to Social Media by Jake Paul. I have a feeling I shouldn't search it. But let's search it off screen. How to social media. By Jake Paul. Wait, is it a real book? It's not a meme? So I thought it was a video or something. Can't find anything interesting about it. Thought it was a meme video. Oh, you need to read, yeah. Implying it's a book. Let's check out the tool he's talking about, Hootsuite. Hoot, sweet, hoot, 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 hoot. Where is Hootsuite? Yeah, Hootsuite. Okay. Ah, you were joking? Okay. Fair enough. I take people seriously way too easily. And let's check out a video description of Hootsuite, hopefully under a minute, please. 12 minutes. How to use Hootsuite in 13 minutes. Sure. Let's turn on sound for you guys. I guess this is aesthetics. Aesthetics and technology. Actually looks pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, let's check out all the available social networks. Wait, that's it? That's it? Just Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest? Really? Oh man. We have 14 social medias that we need to handle. And this is not gonna help with that. I don't think there's a tool to handle 14 social medias. But wait, let's see. Is there any of these that we don't use? Use all of these, yeah. We are everywhere. Absolutely. Yeah, Hootsuite doesn't look like what we're looking for. I don't think we have a tool to handle what we want. But yeah, lighting, being a wizard, props. Yeah, I think this is what we mean by artwork. Surprises, how does it surprise? How can it be surprising? Surprise means unexpected and something that's unexpected, I guess. I guess trying different setups for lighting, trying different costumes for when we have the budget to get different costumes. Joseph says, searches how to social media like Jake Paul. Social media by Jake Paul exists. Orpheus after 10 minutes. I am disappointed of the internet. Well, it doesn't exist, so I'm not disappointed of the internet. So maybe that's good. Maybe that is good. Okay, technology. How does technology have surprises? What is a surprise? Like, is it just random stuff? Or is it just stuff that happens unexpectedly? Like, it's something that you want to happen, but it's not what you expect to happen. Like, it gives you the result you want, but not the way you want it to be, right? Let's define a surprise as something like that. Because if something is just random, it's not a surprise, it's just random. Because you have a certain expectation, right? Something exploding, and then it exploding but in a different way that you don't expect. Technology. So how does technology have surprises? How does technology... I work with Unity. I work on YouTube. What does... I mean, YouTube can surprise me by finally having its algorithm work for us for once. Unity can surprise us by learning its tools. I guess learning in general, learning the technology is what's gonna surprise us. And having the technology updated by its developers, that's also surprises. So yeah, I guess that's answered. But again, let's get back to artwork. How can artwork surprise us? How can artwork surprise us in games even? Like, let's simplify it there. By having differences in art, differences in location, contrast, right? Contrast. But how can it surprise me? I guess the only way to surprise me is to learn. I mean, I know how to surprise someone else. But okay. I guess it's something that's out of our control to add surprise to artwork. Do your rules give players ways to surprise each other? There are no other players, so no. The rules give ways to surprise themselves. Rules. My only rule is to make a good game. So yeah, absolutely. In terms of that, making a good game, I surprise myself by learning and yeah, trying different things. That's I don't know why I feel like there's a really important thing to learn from this lens. My rule is to make a good game. Artwork for making a good game. Joseph says, Arfez, did you try to roast a person before? I don't know, I'm not really good at a roast, unless it's unintentional. If it's unintentional, I'm the best roaster. If it's intentional, I don't know how to roast. Artwork for making a good game. Artwork for making a good game. I guess these are the same answers. Let's just move on. Lens of fun. What parts of work are fun? Talking to interesting people. Sharing my work, reading the comments, reading feedback. Making something that's interesting and fun, seeing the results of it, playing the game. What parts of making a good game is fun? What parts need to be more fun? What parts need to be more fun? Starting, for sure. It's like super difficult for me to start. It's so weird. Maybe this is the next step. How to make making a good game a lot easier to start. Because I feel it's really exhausting to start something. How can we make starting more fun? I'm begging. Begging you. Yeah, starting. That is what we want it to be more fun. Maybe the rest of their lenses will help make it more fun. Yeah, we've identified the problem, starting. Curiosity. To use this lens, think about the player's true motivations. Not just the goals of your game, set forth, but the reason the player wants to achieve these goals. He says, I thought you already started. I mean, I always start, but it's not fun to start. The journey itself is fun, like doing this is fun, but before I start, it's really intimidating to start. Like it's really stressful for some reason, really difficult. Like it's always a difficult decision to make every single day. Arthur says, make a magic trick, please. Okay, let me show you a magic trick. So, wait. Okay, so you see this Rubik's Cube? Wait, let me see what you see. You can see that all the centers, they're all different colors, right? From the sides. Like, what if I say I can turn this Rubik's Cube into a normal Rubik's Cube? Let's see. I can do this, 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 I think, and this. And ta-da! It's a normal Rubik's Cube. Yay. And as a conclusion, ta-da, it's back to being having different centers. There you go. That's your magic trick. I hope you liked it. Begging you. What questions does my game put into the player's mind? What will I learn today? What will I achieve today? He says, wow, I am amazed. My pleasure to amaze you. What questions does my game put into the player's mind? How can I make a good game? How can I make starting more fun? Joseph says my brain has exploded. How can I make a good game? That is the question. What am I doing to make them care about these questions? Why do I care about making a good game? Because it's fun. It's fun, right? It's fun, and we learn a lot, and we want to learn. Transforming, becoming a person that is capable of making a good game. That is my motivation, I think. Meeting interesting people. Yeah, if I make a good game, I guess I'll meet interesting people. I'll have something to share. I'll play a good game. I can be proud of it. That is what is happening to make me care about making a good game. Okay. What can I do to make them invent more questions? Yeah, we already have a lot of questions. And I guess, yeah, the game design here is perfect. Endogenous value. So this lens has improved a lot. First it was just subscribers, then it was upvotes and like social media points, karma, whatever. And we just upped this in exponentially when we went to discover 14 different social medias. And yeah, what is valuable in the player? Yeah, attention, I guess. Social media attention. Joseph says, question, how to make a good game? Answer, make a good game. The answer is improving at making games until you are able to make good games. Improving at making games until you're making good games. Oh man, well, that makes sense, doesn't it? How can I make it more valuable to them? It's already very valuable. What is the relationship between social media attention in work and players' motivation, building a community, building YouTube, fun, meeting interesting people, opportunity? You get the idea. We have a lot of motivation. Okay, this lens is handled really well. The lens of problem solving. Every game has problems to solve. To use this lens, think about the problems your player must solve to succeed at your game. Ask yourself these questions. What problems does my game ask the players to solve? How can I solve this problem? I mean, I already know the problems I'm trying to solve. What are the hidden problems to solve that arise as part of the gameplay? Yeah, pretty much. Practice making games so you can make a good game. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you practice drawing, so you practice drawing so you can make a good drawing. You practice making music so you can make a good sound or good music. You practice telling stories so you can be better at storytelling. Makes sense. Are there hidden problems to solve that arise as part of gameplay? Lots. How can my game generate new problems so that new players keep coming back? Quote of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, absolutely. Quote of the day. How can game generate new problems that players keep coming? We already have a lot of problems that make us keep coming back. Oh man. The lens of the elemental tetrad. I believe this is the most important lens because we have learned so much. Oh no, I closed the book. We have learned so much about how to improve the experience of making a good game from this lens. So this lens, if anyone here is unfamiliar, this is the lens of elemental tetrad, which are 4 elements: story, aesthetics, technology, and mechanics. Right? These are what make an experience. To use this lens, take stock of what your game is truly made of. Consider each element separately, and then all of them together as a whole. Ask yourself these questions. Is my game designed using elements of all 4 types? Aesthetics, technology, mechanics, and story. Story. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, this is the Earth, Wind, and Fire in game development. In game development, and Earth. Absolutely, and Earth. Earth and Earth. Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Earth. For sure. Is my game designed using elements of all 4 kinds? Aesthetics, technology, mechanics, and story? Aesthetics, I think aesthetics could be audio, like me speaking, and different actions, perhaps. That could make the experience more fun. And it also could give it more surprises, because I could surprise myself in learning how to speak in a new accent. Technology. So what does technology mean in making a good game? Yeah, I think technology is pretty maxed out. We're using Unity, Adobe Animate, which are fantastic softwares for making games. The internet for interneting and connecting people with our game. What else are we using? Yep, that's pretty much it. Editing software is pretty good. Mechanics. What are our mechanics? These are pretty much our mechanics. Developing, creating art, creating music, advertising, and marketing. I do not know what else could be in the mechanics. I guess we could add making music someday. And story. The story is becoming someone. I mean, the story is something out of our control, right? What happens to us through making games, that is a story. That is something that is out of our hands. Joseph says, question. What is your game made of? Arthas on drugs. Wheat, milk, egg. Basically a toast. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, essentially, I mean, toast is made out of atoms, and our game is made out of atoms, right? And electrons, because it's like electronic, you know. Yeah, story is what happens to us. Do we give opportunity for story to happen? The opportunity for story to happen is marketing, so people can see us, and the people that can give us opportunity will know we exist. So I assume we want to focus more on marketing. Wow, every time we come to this lens, we have to improve marketing, it seems. How can we reach interesting people? How can we reach interesting people? How can we reach interesting people? I guess once we have content in our game, we can reach out to interesting people, like news outlets, tell them what we're doing, that we're streaming the whole process, reaching out to people. Yeah, I guess reaching out to people is the next step. Yes. Could my game be improved by enhancing elements of one or more of the categories? I believe aesthetics by giving our stream a voice, a unique voice. Oh, several voices. I don't know. Am I just being a crazy old wizard? Well, I'm not old, so I'm just being a crazy old wizard. I am just being a crazy old wizard here. Okay. So yeah, I guess we giving us a new accent. Creating character or something. Creating character, giving a voice to myself. Giving the way I speak a character. Let's add this. Let's add this. Oh yeah, we used this before. Aesthetics. Let us give ourselves some more aesthetics. I guess problem. Speech in speech inner voice lacks aesthetics. Solution. Use accents to improve. Improve what? Improve the character aesthetic of inner voice. I feel it's going to be really awkward at the beginning, but I will stick with it because I can envision me becoming someone that I hope to be interesting to listen to. I don't know. Should I remain myself or should I adopt an accent? The lens of holographic design. To use this lens, you must simultaneously see your game structure. Wait, what? How did all of these emotes come all of a sudden? Okay, Joseph, be easy now. To use this lens, you must simultaneously see your game structure and the player experience. You must shift your focus from one another. It is far better to view your game and experience holographically. What elements of the game make the experience enjoyable? What elements of the game make the experience enjoyable? Payoff, learning a new skill and applying it. Calm down, Joseph. Calm down. What elements make the game enjoyable? What elements make work enjoyable? Marketing, meeting people, also marketing. What elements make animation enjoyable? Having quick results, testing is really enjoyable. Seeing results, programming is really enjoyable already. Marketing is enjoyable. I think overall the experience is very enjoyable. What elements of the game may distract from the experience? What elements of the game may detract from the experience? What elements of the game may detract from the experience? Joseph says, I'll be right back. Take your time, Joseph. Take your time. What elements of the game may detract from the experience? Don't punch my lunch. What elements of the game may detract from the experience? We have marketing, we have programming, we have YouTube, we have animating, we have game design. I don't think we have anything that detracts from the experience. How can I change game elements to improve the experience? So how can I improve experience to change the experience, man? Oh, I don't know, sir. How can I change the game elements to improve the experience? By using this lens, I guess. I love how I have different voices to the voices, like my train of thought to my thoughts. Like when I have an answer, I speak in my own voice, but when I'm brainstorming, I use different voices, which is interesting. To use this lens, consider the reason behind it all. Ask yourself these questions. What is my theme? My theme, making a good game development. Yeah, pretty much that's my theme. Am I using every means possible to reinforce that theme? I don't know. Am I? I'm not sure. Game development, everything is related to game development, right? Yeah, I believe so. I believe I'm using every means possible to voice that theme, sir. Alrighty then, next lens. The lens of resonance. To use the lens of resonance, you must look for the hidden power. Ask yourself these questions. What is it about my game that feels powerful and special? I don't know. How does it feel powerful and special? How does work feel powerful and special? I mean, I'm doing what I love, which is powerful. I'm creating something. What is resonant about what I'm doing? I'm working on my dream. That is what's resonant. I'm becoming someone that is good at making games. That is what's powerful. That is what's resonating, I believe. Alright, that's a fair answer, Arthas. Next question. When I describe my game to people, what ideas get them really excited? Joseph says I'm back, backity back. Welcome back, Joseph. Great having you with us. When I describe my game to people, what ideas get them really excited? So when I describe working to people, what gets them really excited? When I describe that I'm doing YouTube to people, what gets them really excited? Oh, what am I? Oh, what are you? Oh, Arthas, what are you working about? I'm making a game and sharing it with people. Is that exciting? What is exciting about watching me? Do you guys know what's exciting about, like, what's exciting about me doing this? Like, from an outsider's perspective. I mean, making a good game, I guess that would be what's exciting, right? Like, oh, I'm making this. That's what's exciting. What I'm creating is what's exciting, I think. Yeah, it is. Because when I'm sharing the game, I'm sharing what I'm creating. I'm not sharing what I'm doing, right? That's what's exciting, what I'm creating. Yeah, that is what gets them really excited. Creating something. Nobody cares about my transformation, only I do. Only I care about becoming a person that's good at making games. Everyone else cares about what I'm creating. He says, your animation is good. Thank you, Theo. Really appreciate it. Joseph says, I love Wizard and Zombie. Your animations are great. Thank you. Yeah, see? It's my creations. It is my creation. That is what speaks. It is Office's creation. So I guess I could use accents to voice different people. I guess these would be the characters, like the voice of chat, the voice of advice, the voice of something I'm reading. I guess these would be the different characters in my game, right? You guys are characters. Sorry. But that's what you guys are now. What I'm reading, advice, and this would be my normal voice when I'm talking to myself. I guess this will be my narration voice. If I had no constraints of any kind, what would this game be like? If I had no constraints, what would work look like? I mean, basically it has no constraints other than just making a good game. It doesn't really have any constraints. I guess this is what it looks like eventually. Joseph says, I don't like your British accent, to be honest. Well, at least you're honest. You mean the voice I'm making when I'm speaking, when I'm talking, like when I'm reading? Then, when I'm reading, I don't know. I want to improve in a British accent. Like, I may not have a good British accent, but I want to be better at it. I want to have a good British accent. Like, I know I may not have a good one, but I want to have a good one. That's such a weird sentence to say. I don't have a good one, but I want to have a good one. Huh. British accent 101. British accent, mate. No, I don't know, mate. If I have no constraints of any kind, yeah, it will be what it is. I have certain instincts about how this game should be. What is driving those instincts? I think I already have the answer to this, which is making a good game, wanting to grow. Wanting to grow is What drives those instincts? Wanting to be someone who I need, I think. Wow, that just got deep really fast. Really fast. LOL, I mean LOOL XD. Really fast. Maybe I can use a different British accent until I have a good one. The lens of infinite inspiration. When you know how to listen, everybody is the guru. Ram Dass, to use this lens, stop looking at your game, or games like it. Instead, look everywhere else. Ask yourself these questions. What is an experience I had in my life that I want to share with others? What is an experience I had in my life that I want? Do a Jamaican accent, man. Alright, man. What is an experience I had with my life that I want to share with others, man? In what small way can I capture the essence of that experience and put it in my game? My game. How do you say game in Jamaican accent? In my game. In what way? Alright, Mom. In what small way can I capture the essence of the experience and put it into work? I mean, I'm not the person to take control of this because I am the player, right? This is what's happening to me. The lens of problem statement. Wait, why did I turn into a lens of problem statement? What accent is that? Irish? To use this lens, think of a game as a solution of a problem. Ask yourself these questions. What problem or problems am I really trying to solve? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I don't really know how to do an African accent. I don't know how to do an African accent, man. That's so horrible. What problem or problems am I really trying to solve? I'm trying to solve how to make a good game, friend. Yeah, it's Irish. Irish accent. Have I been making assumptions about this game that really have nothing to do with its true purpose? No, I believe I already know the true purpose of this. Is the game really the best solution, and why? Making a good game, yeah, I believe so, because it's fun and I'm growing in the ways I want to grow. How will I be able to tell if the problem is solved? By making a good game. Making a game that people think is good. That's a lot easy to verify. Do an Egyptian accent, you are gonna be funny. No Habibi. No Habibi. Egyptian accent is too much. Too much. The lens of 8 filters. To use this lens, you must consider the many constraints of the design. Your design is only finished when it can pass through all 8 filters without requiring a change. Ask yourself these questions. Oh wow, I just realized I'm good at making an Irish accent. It's really weird. Does this game feel right? Does working? Yeah, it does feel right, doesn't it? Wait, I'm supposed to be talking in my inner voice accent now, not in the Irish accent. Yeah, it does feel right, I believe. Will the intended audience like this game enough? Which is me. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Is this well-designed game? It is in the process of being a well-designed game, I believe. Is this game novel enough? Yeah, it's novel to me. which I believe is what's important when making a game that's novel. It's novel for the players. Will this game sell? Yeah, I'm using it. Is it technically possible to build this game? Yeah, I think so. Does this game meet our social and community goals? Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to people on stream, so yeah, it meets our social and community goals. I don't really care about meeting many people. But yeah, it meets my social goals. Do the players enjoy this game enough? Yeah, man, it's improving every day, which is good. Good. Risk mitigation. This is the lens of risk mitigation. Because the sage always confronts difficulties, he never experiences them. Tao Te Ching, wise man. To use this lens, stop thinking positively and start to seriously consider the things that could go horribly wrong in your game. Ask yourself these questions. What could keep this game from being great? What could keep making... Oh, I should speak in my own voice now. What could keep work from being a good game? By not solving issues that it has, I think. How can we stop that from happening? By fixing them, for sure. Okay, I guess that's it for risk mitigation. Oh yeah, it's risk mitigation. Okay, maybe I should be asking different questions. I guess by not being able to make a living out of this, running out of money, so I will have to juggle a lot. But I guess I can work part-time and still work on this. I don't think I'll ever abandon this, ever. So I don't think that's in the realm of likely possibility? Is that a thing to say? Well, let's move on to the next lens. This is the lens of the toy. To use this lens, stop thinking about whether your game is fun to play and start thinking about whether it's fun to play with. Ask yourself these questions. If my game had no goal, would my game be fun at all? If not, how can I change that? I mean, the current goal is to make a good game, right? If I didn't have a goal of making a good game, would it be fun? I mean, there are animators that make animations without having a goal, without having to be part of a game or a movie. People do animations just as quick snippets. The process itself is fun. It's a toy. The process of programming in itself is also fun because you create stuff. Even if without it having to be part of a goal, it's still fun. Marketing and getting attention, yeah, it is fun. Though it does have a goal. But yeah, it's fun to get attention there. Learning and improving, yeah, I believe so. I believe this is a good toy, I believe, yeah. Joseph says office. I'll ping you on Discord. Alright, mate. Let's see. Why you pinged us? I am the bump champ. Good job. Good job, Joseph. Okay. Back to relevancy. Oh, poopsie doopsie. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this year's Oscar for Best Accent goes to Office the Wizard. Audiences raved. I thank you, Gio. It's absolutely an honor to accept this prize. This year's Oscar. When people see my game, do they want to start interacting with it? Even before they know what to do? If not, how can I change that? I mean, when I see an animation, I love interacting with it, even when I don't know what it does. Yeah, programming, absolutely. Marketing, yes. I believe work is a good toy. Now we move on to the next lens. It is the lens of passion. At the end of each prototype, when you are carefully mitigating risk and planning what to do next, don't forget to check how you feel about your game with these important questions. Am I filled with blinding passion about how great this game will be? Yeah, fucking absolutely. If I have lost the passion, can I find it again? I mean, I didn't lose the passion, but if I lose the passion, how will I know if I can find it again? If passion isn't coming back, should I be doing something else? We're not there yet. We're not there, and I hope we don't get there. Dio says, when I see an animation, I immediately want to see the next frame. Yeah, absolutely. Like, you want to see what's gonna happen next, right? But what do you mean the next frame? I'm not sure if I understand what you mean, to be honest. This is the lens of the player. To use this lens, stop thinking about your game, start thinking about your player. Ask yourself these questions about the people who will play your game. In general, what do they like? I like animation. I like programming, I like marketing, I like talking to people. I like experiences, I like adventure. What don't they like and why? Boredom. Yeah, pretty much. I don't like boredom. Boredom sucks. If I were in their place, what would I want to see in a game? I'm already in my place. Oh man. I'm already in the place of the player, right? He says, looks like Marlon Brando in the picture. Who the F is Marlon Brando? Oh wow, this guy looks like the picture. Yeah, actually, yeah. Is that the guy from The Godfather? Oh yeah, that is. That's him. Do a Godfather accent. Look what they did to my boy. They massacred him. I will make you an offer you cannot refuse. Do the Godfather accent. Me after 10 minutes. I am gonna keep my secrets. Did you do it on purpose? Wait, you sent a message that says message deleted by Google moderator team. Oh no. What did you say, Joseph? What did you say? Oh no. Now I'm assuming the worst. Oh no, it's not good. Come on, don't flatter me, Dio. I know when I do something that's good. I'm doing the Irish accent really well, to be honest. Like, I'm surprising myself. Like, I asked you not. This is the first time I'm doing an Irish accent. This is the first time I'm doing an Irish accent. I have no idea how I'm doing it really well. I'm not even, like, exposed to many Irish, like, media or whatever. I ended it with a British accent. But yeah, it's really weird. Really weird. Maybe it's because it's really easy to do. All I need to do is just pretend like I'm running out of breath. Running out of breath. And change the acceleration of my words. Like sometimes some words I would speak really slow, and some words I would speak really fast. This says you think you're doing the Irish accent very well. They're actually offended right now. Oh no. Is that true? No, I think I'm doing it well. Like I don't know how to do many accents. Like British accent, I'm not the very best at it. Or an Australian accent, mate. And I suck at doing Australian. Come on. Please give me validation. Mister, do a four-year-old kid accent, please. Okay, mister. Okay, I can do it. Let's move on to the next lens. It's, wait, we didn't finish the last question. It's, what will they like or dislike about my game in particular? I don't know. I hope they like it. What way I like and dislike about my game in particular? Starting is what I dislike, I believe. Let's move on to the next lens. It's the lens of pleasure. Do you use this lens? Think about the kinds of pleasure your game does and does not provide. You merely adopted the dog. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man, and to me it was nothing but blinding. Blinding. What pleasures does my game give to players? Can it be improved? What pleasures does my game give to players? Feedback, satisfaction, results, social media attention. Yeah, it gives a lot of pleasure. Experiences. What pleasures are missing from my game's experience and why? Can they be added? What pleasures are missing from my game's experience? Why? Can they be added? What pleasures are missing from my game's experience? Why? Yeah, the pleasure that's missing is adventure, I think. Adventure. Going to like Comic-Con. Wait, what? No, going to like E4? 4E? E4, yeah. Going to play gaming conventions like E4 and like, I don't know, going to these things and showing people my game. Can they be added? Yes, when I have something to show. When I have a playable game, absolutely. E3. E4. Yeah, E3. Did I say E4? Oh man, E4. I've been watching a lot of chess videos, so excuse me. Now, let's move to the next lens. Next lens is going to be the lens of flow. This is the lens of flow. To use this lens, consider whether it's holding the player's focus. Ask yourself these questions. Don Italiano accent spaghetti. Does my game have a clear goal? If not, can I fix that? Pawn to e4. Yeah, absolutely. Pawn to d4. Knight to e3. This accent. Does my game have a clear goal? Yes, my clear goal is to make a good game. Good pizza. Oh man. Okay, so let's see. I can make good Irish accents. I can make good Italian. I can make a good Italian accent, an acceptable British accent, and I guess my most used accent is the American accent. But not an exaggerated American accent, you know what I mean. I guess I can also exaggerate my American accent. But honestly, stream is more fun when I'm doing accents. It's a me, a Mario. Or a goal, a game of the player, the same goal I intended. Yeah, absolutely. I'm making a good game. I'm in the process of learning how to do it. So yes. Do part of game distract players so they forget the goal? I never forget the goal, no. If so, can these distractions be reduced? Or tied to the game goals? Yeah, everything's tied to the game goals. Improving in programming, improving in art, improving in marketing, everything is tied to the game goals. Does my game provide a steady stream of gradually increasing challenges? Yeah, we recently upgraded to 14 platforms on social media to market on. We are like constantly pushing ourselves to animate faster and becoming more efficient at animating instead of spending so many hours to animate, right? And yeah, constantly improving means we're constantly increasing challenges. Are the player skill improving as expected? If not, how can I change it? Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm improving. Like yesterday, I finished a whole animation in like 2 hours, I think. Joseph says, I wanna see art as a developer of the game. I mean, this is part of developing the game. This is part of the process. Uh, if um, if you focus all your time on creating something, you won't be able to focus on being better at creating something, because not everything comes with practice. Practice is important, don't get me wrong, but there is knowledge to be gained. There is information that you are not aware of that will help you on your journey. For example, you could be making a mistake that could be fixed with just telling you, oh, stop doing this, and you will stop doing this, and your work will improve significantly. So yeah, growing is part of making games. This is not being sidetracked. This is part of the process. We need to improve, because today I am not good at making games. I'm not good at making a good game. In order to do that, I need to learn how to do that, in order for me to one day be good at making a good game. So yeah, this answers what you are saying. Okay, next. Let's move to the next card now. This is the lens of needs. To use this lens, stop thinking about your game and start thinking about basic human needs. Ask yourself these questions. On which levels of Maslow's hierarchy is my game operating? So it's currently working on a social level because I'm interacting with people. It works on an esteem level because I have something that I can be proud of. It works on a self-actualization level because I am creating what I want to create. I'm creating what I desire. In terms of safety, we're not quite there yet. Safety is financially stable through doing this. We're not there yet. Survival comes with safety, I guess, because survival is like eating food and drinking water. Love, I believe this is absolutely absent. I have no idea how to implement love into making a good game, but maybe, I don't know. It comes with the journey, I guess. So yeah, first two. But yeah, this is love and social. So yeah, these three, and maybe this for the future. So everything except for safety and survival, I guess. Does it feel the needs of competence, autonomy, and relatedness? Wait, what are these? What are these things? I keep forgetting. Autonomy, competence, autonomy, and relatedness. This is lens 22. Lens 22, Lens of flow. Autonomy and disruption. Powerful agency uninitiated. But we are initiated. Okay. So confidence means I need to feel good at something. Autonomy means I need freedom to do things my own way. Relatedness means I need to connect with other people. So I believe, yeah, it fills those needs. Competence, I need to feel good at something. I do feel good at it because people are really nice and they really like what I create. Autonomy is I need to need freedom to do things my own way. Yeah, I'm doing my own game. So yeah. Relatedness, I need to connect with other people. Yeah, this is recently added through YouTube. And marketing, I guess, yeah. How can I make my game fulfill more basic needs than it already does? By making money on YouTube someday. Who knows? For the needs, my game is already failing. How can it feel those needs even better? Marketing so it can fulfill the social needs even better. Esteem by creating stuff I'm more proud of. Challenging stuff, I guess. Self-esteem, self-actualization by creating the game. Yeah, that's pretty much the answer to this lens. For the needs, my game is already... Oh yeah, we already answered this. Next question. The lens of motivation. Every game is a complex ecosystem of motivation. To examine them more closely, ask yourself these questions. What motivations do player have to play my game? So what motivations do I have? I mean, we already said this countless times, right? Because it's fun, because we can grow, because we can find adventure doing it. What motivations are most internal? What are most external? Okay. So I believe internal is I want to do it. External is I need to do it because it makes me money. Which we don't, so it's mostly internal. It's mostly because we want to do it. There isn't an external force that makes us want to do it, right? So it's mostly internal. What are pleasure seeking and what are pain avoiding? So pleasure seeking is social attention, satisfaction through my work, creating finished results. Pain avoiding is spending a day not working and not improving and not taking a step forward towards making a good game, which we so far are avoiding. Yeah. What motivations support each other? The adventure and marketing, because you get more adventure through marketing because it creates new experiences, right? Connects you with new people. Motivations and creation also work with each other because you're learning and creating. What motivations are in conflict? I don't think there's anything in conflict, to be honest. I think all motivations are good. Alright, next lens. Let's move to the next lens. This is the lens of novelty. Different isn't always better, but better is always different. Joseph says I'm back, back. Welcome back, Joseph. Welcome back, Joseph. Scotty Meltzer. To ensure your harnesses the power and motivation of novelty, ask yourself these questions. What is novel about my game? What is novel about my game? Donkey! What are you doing? What are you doing, Donkey? Get out of my swamp. Now, I believe Shrek is more aggressive Irish accent. I am an ogre. Rah. That doesn't bother you? No, Shrek. Big nasty teeth. What's so novel about my game? What's novel? Everything is novel about it, right? Making a good game, that is novel to me. I never did something like this. Shrek is Scottish. That's why. Makes sense. That's why it doesn't sound right when I'm talking in an Irish accent. That will do, Donkey. That will do. Does my game have novelties throughout it or just the beginning? Okay, I suck at making a Scottish accent. That will do, Donkey. That will do. Is there a tool guide to help with doing accents How to do Scottish accent. How to do a Scottish accent. Back. Lot of action still on your lips and jaw. Pull the tongue back all the way. Scottish field, yeah, actually this works. Tapped. The room. The room. The room. This makes very much sense. Play. Play. Take. A. You. Play. Take. Duty. Duke. You. Duty. Okay, this is actually really helpful. Oh, ah. Some schools are possible to decipher. Nah, man, that's still not. Got. Some schools are important to decipher. Possible to decipher. I don't know if they're friendly or about to kill you. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's really hard to understand sometimes. Ooh, I can't put this book down. Ooh, ooh, e, e, you. I can't put this good book down. The room was very bright. Yeah, it's very strong. Strong. Volume. Joseph says, I'm gonna leave. Goodbye and good luck. Goodbye, Joseph. Have a good day. Have a good day. I don't know. Even with this training, I'm still not good. I'm still not good. I'm making the accent. Okay, that's horrible. Let's stick with Irish. Turn on the AC. Scoot. Does my game have novelties throughout or just at the beginning? Yeah, absolutely novelties all the way. Do I have the right mix of novel and familiar? Yeah. I'm familiar with programming, I'm familiar with art, I'm familiar with marketing, but it's always novel because I'm always improving. When the novelty wears off, will players still enjoy my game? I don't think the novelty will wear off. I'll always be improving and learning. But yes, still, I'll still enjoy it. Absolutely. Luke. The lens of judgment. To decide if your game is a good judge of players, ask yourself these questions. What does my game judge about the players? If I'm making a good game or not, if I'm like marketing, if it's boring, people won't really interact with it. Or interested in people. Yeah. How does it communicate these judgments? Communicate. Who? How does it communicate these judgments? Yeah, by like ignoring me, pretty much. Do players feel the judgment is fair? Yeah. Do they care about the judgment? Absolutely, it's everything. Does the judgment make them want to improve? Yes, absolutely. Next question. Lens of functional space. To use this lens, think about the space in which your game really takes place when all surface elements are stripped away. Ask yourself these questions. Is the space of this game discrete or continuous? Continuous. How many dimensions does it have? Oh, it's 3D and 2D. 2D in my work, 3D in my real life space. What are the boundaries of this space? I don't know. Boundaries of this space? What are the boundaries of this space? No boundaries, I guess. Other subspaces, how are they connected? I think this is not a useful lens in our game. Is there more than one useful way to abstract? It's useless. Lens of time. You said that timing is everything. Our goal as designers is to create experiences, and experiences are easily spoiled when they are too short or too long. Ask yourself these questions. How to make just the right length? What is it that determines the length of gameplay activities? Having a goal and finishing the goal. For example, going through these lenses is what determines this length, I believe. Are my players frustrated because the game ends too early or too bored? Or bored because the game is too long? Nah, not really. Setting a time limit can make gameplay more exciting. Is it good for my game? No. I don't think so, at least. Finishing the goal and hitting the goal is more important than how long we're working. Say, would a hierarchy of time structures help my game? I don't know, I don't think so. At least. State machine. To use this lens, think about the information changes during your game. Ask yourself these questions. What are the objects of my game? Okay. I mean everything, really. What are the oh yeah, this is a more programming. This is for programming, yo. Lands of secrets. Yeah, this also doesn't apply to us, I think. Lands of emergence. To make sure your game has the interesting qualities of emergence, ask yourself these questions. How many verbs does my play have? Verbs in games are like Smash. I mean, this is for board games, right? Verbs are mechanics. How many mechanics do I have? I have a lot. How many objects can each verb act on? How many objects can each verb act on? I mean, marketing works with streaming. Everything works with marketing. Creating something is good with learning. Yeah. How many subjects do the players control? Just me. How do side effects change constraints? I guess if something is happening into my life, I change how long like my objectives. I make sure it's something that's achievable in a small length of time. Lanes of action. To use this length, think about the players and what they can do and what they can't. And what? Ask yourself these questions. What are the basic actions in my game? What are the basic actions in my game? I don't know. Basic actions in my game? Basic actions. Animating, programming, marketing. What are the strategic actions? Strategic actions. Strategic actions. Strategic actions. How can they be strategic? Marketing is the strategic actions, I believe. Marketing and story. What strategic actions would I like to see? How can I change my game in order to make this possible? Interacting with the community. Interacting with people. Interacting with opportunities. I guess reaching out to people. Am I happy with the ratio of strategic to basic actions? He says I gotta sleep. See you later, Patty. See you later, Dio. Take care. Have a good sleep. Good night. Am I happy with the ratio of strategic to basic actions? Sure. I guess. Strategic action is learning. How can I learn better? What actions do players wish they could do in my game? What actions do players wish they could do in my game that they cannot? Can I somehow enable these either as basic or strategic actions? Next. Lands of Rules. Hmm. 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 It says, hey, do you know how I can watch Rick and Morty? The website I use is blocked. Oh, really? Well, how? I mean, you can use Netflix. I use Netflix to watch Rick and Morty. Did you know that it's on Netflix? Yeah? Oh man, you didn't know this, did you? Yeah, there you go. And it updates every Monday. Like, see? This is the new season. No, there it is. It's season 5 and it updates every Monday. At least here in Egypt. Season 5, aho. Yo. Can you not see season 5 on the screen? Is season 5 not out in the UK? What? Lens of physical interface. Nope. Virtual interface. Don't think so. Send you the link. Okay. Okay, here's the link to the latest episode. Transparency. Nope. Oh wow. Did we switch countries or what? But yeah, Better Call Saul is not available in this country on the latest season. That's really weird. I'm excited for next year to see the final season of Better Call Saul. The last season was so good. Yeah, UK is a third world country. Yeah, pretty much. How the tables have changed, my friend. Tables have turned, not changed. The lens of feedback. Yeah, we get feedback. Yeah, it's juicy. I guess, yeah. Lens of primality. What parts of the game are so primal an animal could play? How the turntables? I mean, it's both, you know? The turntables is a different way of saying, oh, how the tables have turned. Primality. How do we have primality in our work? Not sure. Modes. Having different modes for work. Yeah, it's an office reference. Yeah, I know. It's when Michael says it. Aha, the turntables. No, you can't say both. How the tables. See? It auto completes. And how the turntables. See? They're both correct expressions. Modes. I guess modes are modes because they add rules or take away rules. So I guess in our case it's rules. Metaphor. What is this? Game interfaces often mimic interfaces to things that are already. It says no, you only find how the turntables calls of the office because it's not correct. Okay. How the turntables. Yeah, that makes sense. And I think I knew this, but it was so common that I forgot it wasn't a real expression. Metaphor. I mean, being a wizard is a metaphor, right? Because we're creating stuff. I believe. Moments. Yeah, interest curve. Now this is out of our control. Inherent interest. Yeah, I think this is within our control. What am I doing that is interesting to me? What aspects of the game? Adventure and creation. A game let the players see or do something they have never seen or done before. Yeah, learning. Alright, I guess that's it for today. Thanks to everyone that came to the stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.